Day 8, Transamerica DC to San Francisco. Day 8 was hands down the hardest ride so far, by a long shot. The elevation gain was brutal and the climb felt endless. At times, I had no choice but to step off the bike and walk, just to catch my breath and push through. 3 hours of steady climbing, nearly 3,500 feet of elevation. I definitely underestimated the Appalachian Mountains. But despite the struggle, the ride itself was unbelievable. Everywhere I turned, it was pure green, lush forests, sprawling farms, and wildlife. Riding up to Skyline Drive and onto the Blue Ridge Parkway felt like something out of an adventure film. The views, mountains, valleys stretching out in front of me were jaw-dropping. Every overlook was another reason to stop, pull the camera out, and capture the moment. I must have taken hundreds of photos, just trying to hold on to the beauty of it all. What really struck me was passing by familiar trailheads, place I have hiked or backpacked before, like Humpback Rocks, Three Ridges, and others. It felt surreal to be passing through these iconic spots on a bike, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. Around 4 p.m., after a much-needed lunch break at the NPS office, I met another biker, a young guy with big dreams. We swapped the stories, and he suggested we camp together at an Appalachian Trail shelter off the parkway. I was all in. Not only I would save the hassle of searching for a place to camp, but for the first time on this trip, I would have the company of another fellow cyclist. I kept riding a few more miles, savoring the stunning views, even though I was physically drained. There is something about these moments when you are tired, but feel a rush of pride and accomplishment. Climbing the Appalachian Mountains, fully loaded, was no easy feat, but it was a victory I had earned. Eventually, I made it to the gap and then to the campsite, just over a mile down a service road.
Almost there.
We set up camp, had a good meal, and spent the evening chatting. This young guy was heading all the way to Patagonia from New Jersey. What a journey. It was inspiring to hear his story and how prepared he was, even though he was so young. Safe travels, my friend, and tailwinded to you all the way to Patagonia.